Bentar. 1, 2, 3. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We from Group 1. We will explain about uniqueness of Bandung City. Before we explain about Bandung City, I will introduce our member. My name is Iqsan. My partner is
Noperial,
Iqbal akhbar,
Nabila ikhsani.
Kaspun nazir.
and we will explain about the uniqueness of Bandung City.
Gedung Sate. Gedung Sate with the trademark ornament of skewer and the central tower has long been a marker or landmark of the city of Bandung, which is not only known to the public in West Java, but also throughout Indonesia. Even the model of building has been used as a sign for several building and city sites. In West Java, for example, the shape of the building in the front of the Tasikmalaya train station started to build in 1920. The white building still stands strong but elegant and now function as the central government building of West Java. Pasupati Bridge or Pasupati Flyover is a bridge that connects the northern and eastern part of city Bandung to the Cikapung Valley. This bridge connects Jalan Kanal Pasteur and Jalan Surapati, and this is where the name Pasupati comes from. With the bridge is the hub that will solve the congestion problem in the North Bandung. Persib Bandung or Boboto. Persib Bandung are often shortened to Persib. Indonesia Football Association Bandung is one of the Indonesia football team. Before the name Persib Bandung in the city Bandung was established, Bandung Inlanded Void Ball or BIVB around 1923. Shamsuddin Wawal, who was later succeeded by the son of the female warrior Dewi Sartina, namely Rachel. Boboto is the one of supporter of the Persib Bandung Football Club. The name comes from Sundanese language, which means people now inquire or building and will enthusiasm for others who will be involved in this contest. Boboto is organized into several fans Bandung, the largest of which are Viking or Bamber. Bosca Observatory. Bosca Observatory is one of the oldest stargazing sites in Indonesia. Bosca Observatory is located in Lembang, West Java. Bosca Observatory, formerly Bosca Starrat Watch, was built by the Netherlands Indians Starrat Koninklijke Vereniging or NICV or the Dutch as Indian Star Association. This observation was once a shooting location for the best Indonesia children's film, Adventure Sirenia. Jalan Braga. Jalan Braga is the name of the main street in the city of Bandung, Indonesia. The name of the street is well known since the rise of the Dutch East Indies. Until now, the name of the street still maintained as one of the mascot and tourist attraction in the city of Bandung, which was formerly known as Paris Van Java. Initially, Jalan Braga was a small street in the form of the quiet resident area, so it was called Jalan Culik because it was quite vulnerable, also known as Jalan Pedapati or Pedapati Well. In the 1900 years, Jalan Braga became crowded because many businessmen, especially Dutch nationalists, set up shop, bar and entertainment venues in the area such as the ordinary Bilang Shop.
The Bandung Institute of Technology is a national college of Bandung. ITB was founded on March 2, 1959. At present, in the ITB status in BHMN. The ITB main campus is currently the location of the first technical college in Indonesia, while the institution of higher education that started ITB had their own characteristic and mission. All of them met in fact in the development that led to the establishment of ITB. And then, the Bandung city has payum or cassava tape is a typical Bandung food with sweetness, a hint of acid and an odor of alcohol. The payum is made from refined cassava. People often say payum is the same as cassava tape, but the difference is that payum is drier than the tape. This is because of the difference in the manufacturing and strong process. Payum's excellent quality is payum was smell and taste is sweet and sour. Payum can be found in such Bandung gift shops as around the Long Lewi terminal, in new markets and in traditional market. Against like shopping in laundry and culinary, this is the spot. Faris Panjava Resort Lifestyle Place, or also known as Faris Panjava Mall, is a shopping center located in Bandung, West Java. This mall was within minutes of driving of the faster toll boat. Faris Panjava Mall, or VVG, is a mall divided into first floor, ground floor, upper ground, and lower ground with one of Indonesian-based department stores. The Sogo department store on the top floor. Other attractive facility are the Carrefour supermarket, the Gramedia bookstore, and Blitz Megaflex movie theater. And moreover, the Paris Java Mall is packed with advertising caps in Paris, starting from the Le Mos Sashi concert to the King Duck restaurant on the fair night in 2001. A new game model, the ice skating rink Gardens, was built on the first floor of the VPG parking lot. Gardens is one of the game places for the people of Bandung. The Maju is an abbreviation, or perhaps a common word used to refer to the monument of West Java's struggle. Is in most other moments, Maju was built to remember the heroes of West Java who fought sternly against colonizers. The monument is quite unusual in shape, resembling a fine bamboo that serves as the warrior's signature in the capture of freedom. It's one miserable street front of Untitled College. Not far from Maju, just to the south is Gedung Sate, that is also quite popular as an object for the city tour in Bandung. And then, the next part, the West, created by of Bandung artist Gugum Gembira in the 1960s, with the aim of creating a type, music, and social dancing that were unrooted from the will of the traditional Nusantara people's art, and especially West Java, although it includes relatively a new art of dance creation. The facet was developed on the basic of improvement for art such as tap, clinical, and ronggang. The first known works of J to the public are fulls of the Kesar Bojong and Rendang Bojong, but the which are tips of daughter dancing and fair dancing. Several names of such accomplished J founders as Tisale, Yeti Mamat, Eli Sonali, and Fepen Dedi Kurniadi emerged from the dance. The beginning of dance was conversation, the central issue of which was an erotic and vulgar movement, but from the export of several printing media, the name Gugum Gembira came to be known in public, especially after the 1980 years independence performance at TVRI in Indonesian Central Station, Jakarta.
16 White crater
White crater is a crater lake and tourist spot in volcanic crater above 50 km south of Bandung in West Java in Indonesia. White crater is one of two craters that make up Mount Batuha, an andesitic stratovolcano, a compositive volcano. Mount Batuha is one of the many volcanoes in Java. White crater opened to visitors in 1987. The lake itself is 2,430 meters above sea level, so the local climate is often quite cold. Temperatures are often around 10 degrees Celsius. 17. Cepot. Cepot or Asrajingga is one of the wayang golek character in Sundanese wayang. Cepot is a panakawan wayang golek character with Petruk and Dawala, within the original language in Mahabharata or Ramayana. Cepot is one of Semar's children. Cepot is a rural character from the fictional village of Tumaritis, where he lives with his father, Semar, and his two brothers, Petruk and Dawala, Cepot Pani, and AC Going. Cepot is the favorite character of the puppet show Mesro Asep Sunanar Sunaria. 18. The Sterling Harupat Stadium. The Sterling Harupat is a sports stadium located in the village of Kopo and Cibodas, Sarong District, Bandung Regions. The name Sterling Harupat is taken from the nickname of one of the national heroes from Bojongsang, Bandung, namely Otto Iskandar Dinata. Now, the stadium is owned by the Bandung Region's government. Persib Bandung, which is the representative of Bandung region in the Indonesian League match. The stadium is homegrown Lakewis, the team from the city of Persib. Persib made the stadium their home base. The stadium was built in January 2003 when Bandung Regents was led by the Regent Obar Sobarma. It was then inaugurated on the 364th years anniversary of Bandung Regents. In April 26, 2005, by Anggun Gumelar, who served as General Chairperson of the Central Indonesia National Sport Committee. 19. Trans Studio Bandung. Trans Studio Bandung is the world's largest indoor playground managed by Transcorp. Trans Studio Bandung is the second indoor playground to follow the success of Trans Studio Makassar, which was built in 2009. The right present are named after the program on Trans TV, on Trans 7, Trans 7, Trans Studio Bandung, and Trans ticket price are Monday to Friday 150,000 rupiah, Saturday to Sunday or holiday 200,000 rupiah. Additional 200,000 rupiah for the VIP pass. It will want to always be number one in every quick. Valid for all right and interaction as much as you like or can be multi times. Trans Studio entrance ticket use a mega cash card. The card price is 10,000 mega cash card and be used to make transaction at all outlets within Trans Studio Theme Park. 20. Dago Plaza. Dago Plaza, or commonly abbreviated as Dafla, is located on Street Insinyur Haji Juanda, number 61 to 63 Bandung. Currently, Dago Plaza has changed its concept to an entertainment building, which is said to provide various places to hang out for young people and young executives aged between 15 to 40 years, and anyone beyond that age would still young at heart. Every Sunday night, the fla is often filled with Bandung children all from out of town who just want to hang out or gather with their respective club.
Plaza or the fly is referred to on street in Insinyur Haji Juanda, 61 until 63 Bandung. Today, Dago Plaza has changed the concept of entertainment building, which is said to provide a variety of places to hang out young people and young executives with between 50 and 14 years of age, and none beyond that age but still young at heart. This Sunday night was often filled with Bandung boys or out of town boys who just wanted to hang out or hang out with their clubs. Bandung was known as a city in that bowl because it was surrounded by mountains and hills. When night fell, sang the city of Bandung from and descent hill become its own attraction to the tourists. Let's call it an akhbar Dago. Fan clothes are carrying Cilu Churchill. That is the destination for tourists at night. The hike places where historical see Bandung from a distance were commonly called Star Hills by those who had frequented it from its name. The Star Hill, it can be interpreted as a high ground to see the star closer and more clearly. The star in question may refer to the thousand of stars in the sky, or next time, city lakes that make up the star itself. The Cireng, and abbreviated from afraid aci, which is Sundanese for stars, is a snake from Sundanese region made by frying a mixture of dog biscuit on kanji flour. These are highly popular in the variety and they are sold in a variety of styles and flavors. It was quite popular in the 80s. This includes start with flour, water, favorite vapor, salt, gralis, soybeans, legs, and cooking oil. As the years go by, the Cireng has been an introduction to a variety of flours including chicken, beef, susage, baso, to cheese and teriyaki. Now not only are they found in the factories but they spreading almost all over the Nusantara. The Cireng that was commonly sold by chilies with anthills made a crackle on the back of the vehicle, even making a fire. Saritem is a location located in Bandung, West Java, located near the train station, is right between Astana Anyar Road and the Tech Subway station. It's been announced many times that it's going to be closed, but never happened in front of this road-based boarding school founded by Al-Tauba, which is ironically the gateway to this complex brothel. The Saritem stood will before its independence, and it is said to have been established in connection with the making of a rally at the end of the 90th country with Bandung Statute 11 and 1095 activity as of November 2006. A regional complex began to be abolished after dance usage activities were ended on April, and the Saritem was closed on April 80 in 2007. One factor that makes the tourists feel at home flying and going to Bandung is the Mojang Pringan, also known as the greatest Mojang tea. Who is the Mojang of Bandung? You could say the girl from hometown, but Sarah. Against also don't forget that in addition to having pretty Mojang, Bandung currently has a Jajaka Kasep handsome, which can pretty not be left on.
Tangkuban Perahu or Boating Mount Tangkuban is one of the mountain locations in the West Java province of Indonesia, about 20 km north of Bandung. The origin of Mount Tangkuban Perahu is linked with the legend of Sang Kuryang, described as falling in love with his mother, Dayang Sumbi. To draw his son's attention of marrying her, Princess Sumbi pursued the sea contours of overnight. When his ever failed, he only kissed the boat landing on the other side, is what is both the transformed Tangkuban Perahu. Apart from touring or enjoying a typical Bandung culinary center, what you purpose in Bandung shopping must be the average tourist from out the town saying that it can't be sure the native of Bandung also feel there. We are so many described of secretly ever struggle location, so the choose if we you can, depending on how fine clothing with tremors rain. The free building on Asia Africa Bandung, Indonesia Road is the historic landmark used to be Asian Africa. The 4 years of building that runs straight down the Braga Road is now commonly used as a spot either formal photographer or casual photograph by people around it or visit from other city. Dago Street in all your street name Haji Juanda is in Bandung, even though the street name had been officially changed today. The people of Bandung still refer to it as Dago. Along the way can be found restaurant, shopping mall, beauty shop, and entertainment center. There are Bermus Hospital and the Bandung Institute of Technology. Chip or chip are the type of snack, a small cell of tuber, fruit or vegetable. They are vegetable oil. The product is savory, crunchy flour. It usually mixes with the mixture of flour mixed and the crunchy spice. Generally speaking, chips are made through frying steak, but in others they are simply bemicing or drying. Chip may feel dominant salty, spicy, sweet, sour, savory, or a lot of all. Sweetened out chip or seasoned with the extra of hyper ingredients. The most famous chip are the Mrs. chip from Bandung and are known throughout Indonesia. Tasty a spicy food again.
Okay guys, this unique class about Bandung City. We say sorry for our mistake, and we say thank you for watching our video. And the end, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.